What is up, guys? So we're back with some Rust updates, but not quite in the way that they're normally handled. What we're actually doing this time is we're going to take a look at concept art and modeled items and talk about what will be coming to Rust. This episode will be focusing more or less on players, player animation, armor, and what weapons are to come. But I'll be planning on covering other subjects, and really the main reason for this is I feel people don't really, it's not well known. A lot of people don't read the dev blogs. So there's a little something different. I hope you guys enjoy it, and basically we're going to start out with the new female model. So as you'll see right here, they've changed up the female model a bit. It's definitely a little bit more womanly looking when it comes to the physique, but you know, some hair would still do it some good. But it's still work in progress, that's why it's not in the game. I'm sure they'll have something soon for us to check out. The next thing I want to talk about here is player animations, and they, I guess, plan eventually giving us emotes. As you can see here, the character is howling. Super cool. This is kind of old. It's been around for some time, so definitely be very interesting to see what other emotes they may add, or if they scrap it. The other thing here is handcuffs, and this is something that's been animated for a while, but not implemented in the game. And I would have to say the main reason it's obviously not in the game is the capture system is something they're going to have to code and write. They're going to have to decide, can they suicide away? Can they do this? Can they do that? So, you know, it's a lot to work into. And I'm not too sure what the little ball gag in the mouth is quite all about. But as you can see, they've got the animations done. I know I've shown this before, but I feel like it's a little bit older now, so a lot of people probably haven't seen it. It'll be definitely really interesting to see what they end up doing with the mechanics of capturing system. I definitely really love how they did it in Reign of Kings. It'll be very exciting to see what Face Punch does with their game here. The next thing is, there's this gathering animation that, again, is pretty old, but it's definitely cool to see, like, you know, something like this be implemented eventually. Next, we're jumping here to armors. As you can see, these are some concepted heavier armors. There's kind of a knight look, and then kind of, I guess what I would call like a rubber, I don't know, rubber riot armor kind of thing. But definitely really cool concepts. We're popping over to some other heavier armor sets here. I personally like the SWAT guy kind of with like the hard hat and the bike helmet ones. These are definitely really cool, and you know, at this point they're nothing but drawings, so this is something, you know, they're working on, they're finding out. But Gary has been asked before, I believe on his Ask Us Him, and they do plan on putting a lot more clothing options. This other thing we're hitting here is the diving helmet and diving suit, which is something very cool. So not only do they hope to put in more armors and stuff, but they want to put different uses for things. So, you know, getting this armor together, putting the rad suit back to use, and diving, hey, that's a cool potential thing. When will it happen? I don't know. Will it ever happen? We'll have to see, but it's definitely really cool little concept there. One thing you will see here that is in the works of being made is the flak jacket, or, you know, like a bulletproof vest kind of thing. Definitely cool. They've got the low-res model right here. In the pictures, I haven't seen an updated high poly or finished out render yet, but definitely something really cool I'm looking forward to. Maybe, hopefully it's better than metal chest plate. That's what I'm hoping, at least. The other thing here is we've got some more updated colored in armors. These are really cool looking. I love the way they look. The other thing they're showcasing is armor painting. So as you can see, the chest piece has a face punch symbol and a dick on the cod piece. The other one, they filled in all the gaps with like a caution tape kind of stripe design. So definitely really cool. Being able to paint your armor is super exciting, and it'll just be really cool. I mean, you can throw up a clan tag on there, or whatever it may be, or draw penises all over yourself, whatever you want to do. Definitely cool. And on the subject of painting, as you can see here, they plan on doing face painting, painting on other types of items, not just signs, different types of signs, painting on shirts maybe even. You get the little paint toolkit up there, so it's definitely really cool. You got blankets and different types of signs. You can see up top there in the left corner is the note that's in the game and does nothing currently. I personally really like the stretched hide. That's definitely really cool. So definitely something we can't wait to see coming into the game would be painting. This is something that Ark has, and I'm excited to see what Rust does with their version of it. As we move on here, we've got backpacks. Backpacks are something people have been asking for a long time. They've never really given a straight answer on it, but as you can see, they're being concepted. The idea behind the backpacks is they'd be used for one particular resource or two. So you can see number 8 is, sticks and twigs, so, wood. Number 7 is portable water tank. Number 5 is kind of like a piece-together backpack, and same thing with 6. So it's definitely a cool idea that backpacks just don't give you extra room, but maybe you can only carry a certain something in a certain type of backpack. I think I'm okay with that idea. It's definitely something different than the usual, well, you have 10 more spaces now. So definitely very cool. Question is, how will we wear it? Will it take up a armor slot? If so, that's some pretty interesting stuff. When it comes to weapons, there's not really much else they've announced or shown off. Gary has stated again on his Ask.fm that, hey, when are you adding more guns? And he basically said, well, you all are tired that there's no PvE, animals aren't challenging, there's no challenge to any of it, so we're focusing on that now, and more guns can be later. So, and that's the struggle that the developers go through. They have to sit there and listen to everyone bitch and complain, and then it's just not happy. But anyways, the Flamethrower is definitely really cool looking. I can't wait to use it. I am always been a close weapons guy. I'm not a marksman of any sort. So this is something I'm very excited. There's people down our hallways, and we don't know what to do. We can just bust around the corner with this. I also love the idea that it looks like part of it's like a makeshift squirt gun kind of in a way. Definitely a really cool idea. Almost like a paintball tank attached to like random parts. It's awesome. This here now, as you can see, are different varied hand armor. And most of them are brass knuckles kind of type of thing, basically. And this just further pushes that they are still planning on fidgeting with hand-to-hand combat in Rust. Now, everyone says, well, geez, why isn't that in the game yet? Well, that's probably something really difficult to implement because it isn't there. That means they have to write it from the ground up and decide what they want to do with it. They have to create the animations, so a lot of stuff. But that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and click that like button.